I'm Gina Barrett, a program director at the Consortium for Public Education. Today I'm here with Rich Paganie, the training director for the Carpenters Training Center. Rich, thank you for being here today.
Good morning, Gina. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, we're happy you're here. Can you give us a little background on where you're from?
Yes, we're actually located up in Robinson Township, where we are the Carpenters Training Center. We do a lot of different training. A lot of people, when I ask you, what do you think of when you think of a carpenter? And a lot of people say, you build houses. And that's actually the last thing we do. We don't even build houses. You got to think about a commercial property. So the school that you go to, the football stadium that you go watch a football game, concert arena, whatever commercial space that you're looking at, we're doing the work in these commercial spaces. So commercial carpenters, our biggest intake, our biggest amount of members. Commercial carpenters do everything from the concrete footers all the way to the roof. We also do the training of the floor coverers here. So the carpets, any of your tile, sheet good floorings, that's a specialty. We call it a specialty under our umbrella. Pile drivers, another thing we do training for here. They do a lot of stuff in the river, dock building, tiebacks along the turnpike. If you've ever been up the turnpike and you see tiebacks that are actually holding the hillsides back, they'll actually put those in, working outside a lot. Heavy highway, so working outside, all the bridges and stuff that you go over every day, somebody's got to build them. It's our heavy highway carpenters. Millwrights, and this is kind of a little bit of a shocker to some people. These are like the mechanics that work in mills. Yep, they're underneath the carpenter's umbrella. Reason they're underneath the carpenter's umbrella, long time ago, all those metal gears were made of wood. So they're actually like the original carpenters. And last but not least, the mill cabinet. Working in a mill cabinet shop, high-end mill work. What's unique about all of the 6 things that I just named, if you like working outside, we got a job for you. If you like working inside, we got a job for you. So a lot of different opportunities here to kind of fit your personality and what you like.
Can you tell us a little bit about the training that's provided for them? What does your training look like?
All of these are 4-year apprenticeship programs. Okay, so depending which one you pick, it's going to be anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks a year. You're going to be in here for training. The rest of the time you're out on the job making money, on the job training. Usually we try to divide the apprenticeship weeks up into equal parts of the year. So you can, let's say, go to work for 3 months, come to training for a week, go to work for another 3 months. Heavy highway is the one that's unique. Reason being is because you will be laid off a lot in the winter time. So we want to have you doing your training when you're laid off. So you'll actually, for heavy highway, you'd come 4 weeks in a row, and the rest of the time you're out making money, working for one of our contractors.
What makes someone a good fit for a program like yours?
Great question. I always say that if you grew up enjoying playing with Legos, I played with Legos all the time. I had erector sets where it was like mechanical cranes and stuff. You like working with your hands and you enjoy the process of building something and looking at and being proud of what you built. Those seem to always make the best apprentices because it's just the building process that you're in love with. My dad always said, find something that you like to do and somebody dumb enough to pay you to do it. And then it's not work. So, and I've managed to do that for the last 22 years, and it's worked well for me. So I'm encouraging other people to do the same. But I believe that. I believe that people that are more learn by doing, make good apprentices, because that's kind of what we gear our training towards. We try to get you out in the shop as much as we can. Not everybody's learning sitting in the classroom and getting pounded with information. We need to do the thing to actually learn the thing.
What's going to make a student thrive in your program?
I tell everybody, you can throw everything out the window. You can throw skills, all that stuff. If you come with a positive attitude, everybody I know wants to work with you. If you have a negative attitude, nobody I know wants to work with you. That positive attitude, I think that everybody is a natural teacher, and they want to teach you things. And that's really what an apprenticeship is, because you're only here 4 weeks out of the year. The rest of the time you're out with a journeyman, and we're counting on that journeyman to teach you. If you come with a positive attitude, that person is more likely to show you how to do things than a negative attitude. They don't want to spend time on somebody that they're not going to get a return on, quite frankly. And a lot of people, you'll explain to an apprentice what to do, so it makes your life easier. It make your job easier. So the positive attitude, hands down, is a winner in my book.
So I was wondering, do you have, if you were giving advice to a student who was graduating from your program and moving on into the workforce, what would you tell that person?
This isn't like a college. So the question, it's not like you finish this program and then all of a sudden you're in the workforce. You're actually, day one, you're in the workforce. You're chucking along day one. So I think that when you graduate this program, if I could kind of, build on that, you graduate the program, you're out of your 4 years of apprenticeship. What are you going to do now? Okay. You're a journeyman. The question is what do you want to do now? I suggest to them, continue to educate yourself through the Carpenters Union. Once you're a member, all of your training is free, completely free. You can come back year after year for upgrade classes. You can come back year after year to continue your education, to upgrade your skills. We also, through the Carpenters, completely free to all of our members. After your third year apprentice, you can take 2 different programs through CCAC to get an associate's degree. One is construction supervision. The other one is construction estimate. As an apprentice, you get 42 college credits. Just going through the apprenticeship. And with those 42 college credits and the additional college credits that you take through CCAC, you can get an associate's degree in either one of those. You're more likely to get hired from an employer as an estimator because of your job skills. You're bringing 5, 10 years in the field of field experience. So when you have to estimate a job, which is figuring out how much a building costs, you understand how that building's being built. And that's valuable to our contractors because you can take a kid out of college and they can put all the numbers in the right place, but they never built the building. Our men and women have, because they walk the walk.
Well, Rich, thank you so much for being with us today. I think you gave us a lot of great information on the opportunities.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.